Hi, welcome to your practice. This will be a dynamic, energizing yoga practice infused with some martial arts. So let's begin. Bring your hands to heart center, close down your eyes, take in 3 slow breaths, in through your nose, out through your nose. Open your eyes, let your hands fall to either side. We'll step to a distance a little bit wider than your shoulders and hips. And we'll bring the arms out to either side. And then on the inhale, we'll bring the palms together. Stay for the exhale. Feel that rounding of your back, the air entering into your lungs, filling up the back body. And then we'll inhale, stretching open, heart open, chest open. Exhale, rounding. Continue just like that for a few more cycles. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding. One more. I'll bring our hands back to the sides in wide-legged mountain pose here. And then we'll inhale the right arm up and over, lateral bend. Exhale, changing sides, left arm over. Stay for a breath. And then inhale. Exhale. Stay for a breath. And then we'll switch. So we'll begin the cycle with left arm up and over. And then right arm up and over, stay for a breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Lateral bend to the left, stay for a breath in and out. And return to center. Now I'll step our feet a little bit wider, moving into horse pose, hands at the hips. Now you have a choice for your toes. If you're moving more through the yoga world, your toes will be pointed out about 45 degrees if you're in horse pose. In the martial arts world, specifically in Kung Fu, the toes will be pointed forward. So take your pick, whatever's more comfortable for you. As you squat into your horse pose, we're pulling the abdominals up and in, tucking the tailbone under, growing tall through the spine, letting your abdominals do some work here to support your frame. And then let's move through some punches. So we'll bring our fists to either side. The backs of your hands are facing down, thumbs are pointed up. And then we'll start on the right, punching 1. And then we'll switch. 2, left punch, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're just getting warmed up here. Fists to either side, sink lower in your horse stance, horse pose. And then rise up, sweeping up through a star pose. Now bring your toes in, heels out. We'll fold down, Prasarita, straddle, forward fold. Let your head hang, waking up the backs of the legs. Hands to your hips, bend your knees, rising up. And then now we'll swivel the right toes forward, flipping into a warrior 2 foundation. Arms out, just settle down here. breathing in and out. And then we'll change sides. Warrior two to the left. Just blueprinting this pose. We'll be moving in and out of either side here. Now we'll move back to center for a moment. Hands to your hips. Let's just practice the feet. So we'll be swiveling to the right and then swiveling to the left. Let's do a few of those. We're moving into like a lunge shape here as you bend into the front knee. One more, just blueprinting that pose. Now we'll add our palm strike movement. Palm block, palm strike. So we'll sweep the right arm across the body, up and over, making the circular shape, coming down to our side as the left palm moves out. We'll move in slow motion here. Left arm sweeping up and over in a circular motion, swiveling to the left, palm striking out. Right arm up and over, left palm striking out. We'll go one more slow. Left arm up and over, right palm striking. Okay, now we'll just move from side to side. This really flowing motion here. Not moving too quickly. There's a lot of coordination and muscle control happening even in these very slow motion movements. They're very controlled and purposeful. And even if you're not moving fast, you are still working. Check in with your breath. Are you holding your breath? Is your breath flowing with your movements? Let's go one more on either side. And we'll come back to center. Hands to your hips. Let's do a forward fold one more time. Bending down, releasing. Hands to your hips. And rising up. Step the feet together. Facing the top of your mat, mountain pose. Breath in. Breath out. Let's move through some sun salutations now. We'll inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step to plank and lower to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay for one breath, in and out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step to plank and lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath, look to the top. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Stay for one breath. Move through one more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Now inhale the right leg up. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up and open, open dog. And release. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Inhale, lift, and open dog. Return the left leg to the mat. Inhale, lift to the top. Step, and forward fold. Inhale. Sweeping into chair pose, sinking the tailbone towards the heels, moving the weight towards your heels, away from the toes. And release, forward fold. Bring your feet to hip width, and then with your peace fingers, bind your big toes and pull yourself into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, sweeping to open dog. Now we'll lower the left knee to the mat. Pivoting that left foot like a kickstand. We'll keep the right leg lifted. We'll stretch it long, and then we'll stretch our right arm up to the sky. Stretching, feeling those leg muscles engaging. Sweep the right arm over your head, stretching long. And then return your hand and foot to the mat, pressing back up into downward dog. One breath in, one breath out. Sweep the left leg high. Crunch, knee to nose. Lift and open dog. And then lowering your right knee to the mat. Left leg stretches long, left arm stretches up to the sky. And then we'll return those to the mat. Press up to downward facing dog. Bend your knees up to the top. Step, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. And exhale, hands to your sides, mountain pose. Close your eyes. Check in with your breath. Check in with your body. And we'll open the eyes. Hands to heart center. Turn to face the side edge of your mat. Step your feet wide. Bring your hands to your hips. And then we'll sink, bending the right knee, moving into a side lunge. Left leg is long, right knee bent, Going tall through the spine. And then bring your arms out to either side. Squeezing, hugging muscle to bone. Nice deep breaths. And then hands to hips. Move through center. Take a little break here to reset. Breath in. Breath out. And we'll sink through the left knee. Right leg strong. Side lunge. Nice flat back. Arms out to either sides. Strong core. Strong arms. Strong legs. And release. Couple breaths just to reset. And we're going to combine a couple movements here. So we'll combine our side lunge moving into the palm strike. So we'll bend into the right knee, arms come out, and then we'll turn to the left, swiveling palm strike. And then we'll move back, right side lunge, right palm strike, swiveling to the left. Try a few more of these movements, moving on your breath. Inhale, side lunge. Exhale, palm strike. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, strike. One more. And we'll come back to center. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. We'll bend into the left knee, side lunge. Inhale. Exhale, left palm is striking, swiveling to the right side. Inhale, side lunge. Exhale, strike. Continue on your breath. One more. And then we'll raise up the arms. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Breathe into your back body. Bend your knees, hands to your hips, rising up. Step your feet together. Inhale. Exhale. We'll move into some balance here. Ground down through the left foot. We'll lift the right foot, moving into a tree pose. Hands to heart center. Balancing here and grounding down, stretching tall. And release. We'll change sides. Right foot grounds down. Bring the left foot up to your thigh or calf. Hands to heart center. Tree pose. and release. We'll step wide and pivot your toes, right toes to the front of the mat, moving back into a warrior two. Stay here for a breath. And then cartwheel your hands to the mat, stepping back to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, stepping forward, rise up into crescent lunge. Arms sweep high, up on the left toe. Inhale, exhale. Now from here, we'll start to shift our weight forward, grounding into the ball of the right foot, and then we'll kick up into a balancing pose, lifting the left knee, stag pose, and then we'll shift forward, warrior three, with hands at heart center. And then step the toes to the back of the mat, swiveling, returning into a warrior two. The right arm sweeps across the body, over the head, just like in the beginning of the practice today. And then we'll swivel forward, left palm moving out. Left palm blocks overhead, pivoting to the left, right palm striking. Moving on your breath. Couple more. And then we'll shift the right palm over the top, and then settle, opening into warrior two, left side. Deep breath in and out. Cartwheel your hands to the mat, stepping back into a downward dog. Breath in, breath out. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale. Stepping forward into crescent lunge, rising up, fingertips stretching high. And then begin to shift the weight forward, lifting through the right leg, stag pose. And then shifting forward, warrior three, hands at heart center. And stepping back, moving into warrior two. And then we'll let the left arm move across the body, over the head, right palm sweeping forward, and then moving through our flow here. Moving on your own breath. One more either side. And then moving back to center, hands together, step your feet together, close down your eyes. Feeling your breath. And open your eyes. Release your hands to either side. Face the top of the mat. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Step back to downward facing dog. We'll inhale the right leg up. Exhale. Shifting into half pigeon pose. The right knee is bent, legs folded under you. Left leg is long behind you. You can stay here in this position, or you can begin to fold your upper body forward. And then lifting out of that pose, move back to downward facing dog to reset. You can pedal your legs out. Beginning to slow the breath now. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale. Half pigeon on the left side. You can place a block under your hip if you need it. You can use some blocks to support the weight of your arms or head if that's comfortable. Or you can begin to fold down, forehead towards the mat. Rising back up, I'll just swing that right leg around. Stretch the legs long, toes pointed up. Inhale, fingertips stretch high, and then exhale, forward fold. And release. And then we'll face the side edge of the mat. Bring your legs apart into a straddle position. Just take a moment, find those sits bones so you can stretch your spine tall. Breathing in and out. And then we'll fold down to the center. And then release. Swivel your upper body to face over your right toes. And then fold over the right leg, reaching for your toes with your left hand. And then we'll release, moving back through center. Rotate your upper body over the left foot. And then folding over the left leg, right arm and hand reaches for the left toes. One more breath. And release. And we'll slide the left arm along the mat, moving towards your right foot. Sweep the left arm over, lateral bend, folding over your right leg. If this is too much in your left arm, you can just bring your hand behind the back of your head. Stretching through the left ribs, rotating your chest up towards the sky. One more breath. And then we'll change sides. Left hand slides along the mat, moving towards your left foot, and reaching the right arm over, moving towards the left toes, or the right hand supports the weight of your head. And release. And bring your feet together, butterfly pose. You can rock from side to side to reset the sits bones. Grab your ankles, stretch your spine tall, and then pull yourself forward and in, butterfly pose. Releasing, help your knees together. Give them a hug, knees to chest. And then we'll shift forward into tabletop. A little bit of spinal movement. Let the belly hang. Inhale, cow. Exhale, rounding into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Then shift back into puppy pose. Fingertips stretched long, chest towards the mat. And then shift your weight back, folding into a little egg, narrow kneed child's pose, forehead to the mat. And then releasing, palms on the mat, pressing back to downward dog. Breath in, breath out through the mouth. Bend the knees, lift to the top. Step and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweeping high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breath in, breath out. We'll face the side of the mat. To close today, instead of Shavasana, we'll be moving through some Qigong breathing. So with your feet together, bend the knees, inhale. Up on the tippy toes, and then exhale, hands floating down to the sides. We'll repeat that. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Then we'll change directions. Inhale, sweep the arms to either side, up on the tippy toes. Exhale, arms crossing in front of you, bending through the knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. I hope you enjoyed it. You're feeling strong, centered, and like you can flow through the rest of your day. Namaste.